The Biographies of Great Men. Ludwig van Beethoven.
Beethoven was a famous German composer whose music is immortal. Born on December 16, 1770, in Bonn, Germany, he died in Vienna, Austria, on March 26, 1827. People call Beethoven the music saint, as he was considered one of the greatest composers. His most famous works include Hero Symphony and Destiny Symphony. While living in poverty, Beethoven, at age 3, was already showing signs of musical talent. His father, who was a professional musician, was often drunk and had a bad temper. He hit young Ludwig and pushed him to practice, hoping that he would become a second Mozart, namely a child prodigy. At 8 years old, Beethoven was already performing as a solo pianist, and at 10, he was a court musician and church organist. Mozart may have given him a few lessons, and Haydn tutored him briefly, but these two, who were already famous musicians, had very little time for young Beethoven. Beethoven continued to be successful as a concert pianist, teacher, and composer. He was a favorite in many noblemen's houses. Sadly, his career as a pianist came to an end in 1802, when he was only 32. He began to lose his hearing until age 40, when he was almost completely deaf. Because he could no longer hear his music, Beethoven became shy and bitter even with his friends. At times, he was in such despair that he even tried to kill himself more than once. However, he continued to write, and some of his best music was composed after he became completely deaf. In Europe, at that time, attitudes towards the nobility started to change. The French Revolution came along and brought freedom of expression, equality, and a greater sense of brotherhood. Beethoven's music became more adventurous. His works from that period displayed deeper emotions and feelings of great power. Beethoven's music inspired many with such intense excitement and euphoria. He achieved his masterpiece in completing his No. 3 Hero Symphony at the age of 33. Beethoven's outstanding uniqueness gained him the esteemed praise of the Vienna Symphony Orchestra. As he became Mozart's heir, people began calling him Music Saint.
The Biographies of Great Men. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart 1756 to 1791, was born in Austria. Being the son of a renowned family in the area of music, he showed promising talent in this field even as a young boy. At the age of 5, when other children were still playing with toys and dolls, Mozart had already been working with his music papers and wrote his first piano concerto. His father was rather surprised by what his child had accomplished. He toyed with young Mozart, telling him, "My son, no one can play this piece of music." Mozart replied, "I thought musicians have to first practice and revise the score before they can perform it." Despite his age, the young music prodigy was determined to become an outstanding musician. By the time he was 6, Mozart was already a famous performer. He toured and held performances in many cities in Europe. Wherever he went, people were already waiting to see this young and gifted genius. Meanwhile, young Mozart was also showing his talent in composing music. However, because of his age, few could believe that his music came from his own hands. To prove his ability, the Academy Philharmonic of Bologna in Germany invited him to take a special examination. They took Mozart to a room and handed him a sealed paper bag. The exam question was placed inside the bag. The instruction was to compose a piano score in 6 hours. To prevent him from cheating, the door to the examination room was locked, and people were not allowed to go near the room. However, they heard Mozart knocking on the door 30 minutes after the test began. He had already finished the piece of music. The professional musicians who attended his examination were astonished. They were surprised because it would take an experienced composer at least 6 hours to write a song. Mozart finished his music piece in only 30 minutes and walked out of the examination room in ease. They could hardly believe it when Mozart handed them music sheets filled with notes. Finally, everyone agreed that Mozart's talent was genuine and admitted the 14-year-old into the Academy. Mozart was a widely recognized virtuoso in the world of classical music. Together with Haydn and Beethoven, the 3 men were considered the top composers of the Vienna classic school. Mozart wrote his first symphony at the age of 8. He composed his first opera at the age of 12, and by the age of 14, he had already conducted the opera himself for at least 20 times. The Archbishop of Salzburg appointed him the concertmaster of the Salzburg Court Orchestra when he reached 15. At the same time, he continued to write music and compose more works.
Word bank 单字
Famous, famous.
著名的
German, German.
德国人
Composer, composer.
作曲家
Immortal, immortal.
不朽的
Saint, saint.
圣人
Consider, consider.
考虑
Include, include.
包含
hero, hero,
英雄
symphony, symphony,
交响曲
destiny, destiny,
命运
while, while,
当的时候
poverty, poverty,
贫困
sign, sign,
前兆
talent, talent,
天分
professional, professional,
专家
musician, musician,
音乐家
temper, temper,
脾气
prodigy, prodigy,
天才
solo, solo,
独奏
pianist, pianist,
钢琴家
court, court,
宫廷
church, church,
教堂
organist, organist,
风琴演奏家
tutor, tutor,
家庭教师
briefly, briefly,
简略的
young, young,
年轻的
continue, continue,
继续
successful, successful,
成功的
concert, concert,
演奏会
favorite, favorite,
最喜爱的
nobleman, nobleman,
贵族
career, career,
职业
completely, completely,
完全的
deaf, deaf,
聋
because, because,
因为
shy, shy,
怕羞的
bitter, bitter,
痛苦的
even, even,
甚至
such, such,
如此的
despair, despair,
绝望
once, once,
一次
however, however,
无论如何
Europe, Europe,
欧洲
attitude, attitude,
态度
toward, toward,
接近
nobility, nobility,
贵族身份
revolution, revolution,
革命
expression, expression,
表现
equality, equality,
平等
sense, sense,
判断力意识
adventurous, adventurous,
大胆的
period, period,
时期
inspire, inspire,
鼓舞
intense, intense,
强烈的
excitement, excitement,
刺激
euphoria, euphoria,
陶醉感
achieve, achieve,
完成
masterpiece, masterpiece,
杰作
outstanding, outstanding,
杰出
unique, unique,
唯一的
gain, gain,
得到获得
esteem, esteem,
尊重
word base,
单字
renowned, renowned,
有名的
promising, promising,
有希望的
talent, talent,
天赋
field, field,
领域
music paper, music paper,
乐谱
piano, piano,
钢琴
concerto, concerto,
协奏曲
surprise, surprise,
惊讶
accomplish, accomplish,
完成
toy, toy,
戏弄
piece, piece,
一篇
musician, musician,
音乐家
practice, practice,
练习
revise, revise,
修改
prodigy, prodigy,
天才
determine, determine,
决心
outstanding, outstanding,
杰出
performance, performance,
表演
gifted, gifted,
具有天分
meanwhile, meanwhile,
同时
compose, compose,
编曲
prove, prove,
证明
ability, ability,
能力
Germany, Germany,
德国
special, special,
特别
examination, examination,
考试
sealed, sealed,
密封的
instruction, instruction,
指令
prevent, prevent,
避免
cheat, cheat,
作弊
knock, knock,
敲
professional, professional,
职业
attend, attend,
出席
astonish, astonish,
使什么什么惊讶
experienced, experienced,
有经验的
at least, at least,
至少
ease, ease,
轻松
believe, believe,
相信
note, note,
音符
genuine, genuine,
真正的
admit, admit,
准许
widely, widely,
广泛
recognize, recognize,
受到承认
virtuoso, virtuoso,
音乐大师
classical music, classical music,
古典音乐
Vienna classic, Vienna classic,
维也纳古典乐派
conduct, conduct,
指挥
archbishop, archbishop,
大主教
concertmaster, concertmaster,
乐团首席
court, court,
宫廷
orchestra, orchestra,
管弦乐团
reach, reach,
成长到什么什么
produce, produce,
制作
career, career,
职业生涯
religious, religious,
宗教的
maintain, maintain,
维持
level, level,
水准
quality, quality,
品质
challenge, challenge,
挑战
stranger, stranger,
陌生人
coincidence, coincidence,
巧合
pass away, pass away,
死去